R. Kelly.
Yeah, is he still cancelled?
Fuck R. Kelly, man. Hey, man, when somebody...
Do you listen to his music?
Somebody had put up a clip of the Fiesta remix.
Eish.
This guy was cool, man. This guy was cool.
Best of both worlds.
Nah. That guy was cool. R. Kelly was cool, man. He just messed up. What'd you see? It's Amar.
Do you listen to his music?
Not anymore.
You think it's a bad thing that people listen to his music still?
Some people do, and they have their reasons. Some people, but they can separate the man from the music.
How? When the clues are in the music?
Like what?
Aging in but a number?
Yeah, I mean, I think some people. So what does Storm is over mean?
That remember when he was going through things with the chords and stuff?
Yeah.
And then he did the song with Jigga Kelly, Not Guilty. He's just putting these things in the music. It's not like he's hiding. The Pied Piper, you know the original story of the Pied Piper, right?
That's even worse.
You know the original story.
Yeah, the guy who steals the kids.
The guy who was contracted to do something, they didn't pay him, and he stole the kids. Like everything is out there. Yo, welcome to the PlugCast. My name is. No, I don't go first. So let's get the order correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PlugCast. My name is I go by the name Chabito, aka Chab Heights, aka Handling King, aka Heights Man, aka the voice of LOB, aka Rock with the books. Got it, ooh, got it.
That's too much now.
Yeah, I wanted to see what you were gonna say. I wanted to go.
All first verse.
I wanted to see what you were gonna say, but that's my thing, man. That's my thing. Got it. Got it. What up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back. I hope everybody's good out there. Hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are keeping your masks on and you're sanitizing.
And keep social distancing.
We doing the right thing. We back at it. We back on your screens. I do not roll alone. I roll with the homie. I roll with the boy. I roll with your mans and them.
My name is Mac Tata. Tony Tata. Don't matter what you call me, you just gotta put the Tata at the end of it. I got other aliases from another career, but you know that's the came over there. I'm talking about. And today, yeah, let's go. Your man's and them got caught up.
Who's that?
DJ Dimplez.
Dimplez.
DJ Dimplez.
You know Dimplez is like Dimplez is a really. No, you know what? I'm just thinking back to how rarely Dimplez finds himself in like controversy. Like when was the last time you actually heard anything about DJ Dimplez?
No, I've never heard.
He's a great. Not for me. He's like all I'm trying to say is in terms of just other things apart from music, I never know much about him.
Yeah,
I just know great music, great DJ, great event host. Pop bottles, shout out to so what was happening with him?
So you know these one night stands. You know when you go inside with no protection, you just want to slide through with no ski mask or gloves.
So Abashapa.
So then he shot the club up.
Abashapa painted the house.
He was painting the wall.
Painted the house.
Dulux, brother, Dulux.
Yeah, Danielson. Danielson.
Wax on, wax off. And then the girl fell pregnant. And
okay.
Honestly, I think she was trying to extort. She was extorting him.
Wait, I think I saw. Was there screenshots of a conversation?
Yeah.
Was the conversation about the girl who was saying, "I'll get rid of it if you invite me to your gigs, and help me get into this industry, something." Wait, okay, let me ask you this.
I also have a question.
Yeah, let me ask you this. If a guy meets a girl in this type of setting, and say a situation like this takes place, is it like are women not expected to play these kinds of cards?
What do you mean?
As a woman, if you meet my whole thing just becomes like, I guess I'm trying to put it like, okay, you meet a woman in the club, You do what you do. Obviously, in the process of dozili didante, you holler at the shorty, you mac on her. You may even end up getting the chance to go hit first night when you meet her. Some people would say these are the attributes or these are the characteristics of a person who is bound to pull these kinds of moves on you.
Not always.
You ate the first night, you met Kotlabon, like you understand what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
So my thing just becomes like some people would say, what were you expecting when you did meet the girl at the club? You did hala helaka spiti. Next thing Moto is already willing to go home with you. Don't you think this might be the kind of person who you can expect this kind of fishy kind of behavior from?
I hear you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing just becomes when something like this happens to a guy, why are people always quick to look at this girl like, this girl though, she's willing to get rid of the baby just to be hooked up got the gigs and helped to get into the industry, what, that's foul. Why do we look at this like, why is the woman looked at like that?
I don't.
You don't, huh?
Dude, I've seen things in my lifetime. So, but anyway, so for me,
yeah,
I understand that there are women out there who do these things.
Yeah.
I understand that there are women out there who are just looking for a good time and maybe she just wants to bust a nut also. And she says, okay, I'm going to give this guy a chance to help me achieve what I'm trying to achieve tonight. I came out looking good. Somebody's got to service it. You see what I'm saying? I understand that the women out there who are just like, no, I'm just here to dance with my girls. I understand that there's the same girls who are just here to dance with my girls who will use a guy to get drinks. Yeah, I get there's a whole character, there's a whole bunch of characters in the club, right? Yeah. In this scenario, she wanted to be in the industry and she used this as her way in. It is what it is. She's.
This is where now the question comes in. Do you think that her getting into the industry and her getting pregnant was one thing?
The text message says, I will get rid of this child I will terminate this pregnancy on these conditions, which means she doesn't really want to be pregnant anyway.
She just wants to get into the
industry. She just wants to get into the industry. She's been trying for years and it hasn't been working out for her.
Is she wrong to use this?
Is she wrong to use what?
This particular
manipulation
method?
Is wrong, and this is blackmail.
Yes.
All across the board.
Yeah.
There are varying degrees, and I think she took it to the highest level. So even if it was a person who will take a person's phone in the club and say, yo, pay me this to get your phone back, because you know there are things in there that you don't want the public to know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There are degrees to it. But she went to the nth degree. She preyed on a guy's hunger.
But is anybody innocent here?
No.
Nobody's innocent.
No one's innocent.
Okay. Is Dimplez
did what he did.
Where's Dimplez guilty here?
He should know that there's a chance that something like this is going to happen if he doesn't use protection.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
And then also he has to realize, if you see this woman in the club multiple nights and she's trying to get your attention, something is up.
True.
Yes, I'm not. Okay, fine. Let me just say this. Yes, gentlemen, sometimes women just be feeling because you're tickling their fancy. However, if a woman is at the places that you are always DJing, or performing, or at your establishment, and she's always there trying to get your attention, just think, okay, something might be up. Please put your spidey senses on, because this can happen.
I think one thing I've definitely noticed, or one thing I've definitely learned being in the business, is women see more than they claim to see.
Of course.
Women are always watching.
Not even just in the industry.
Women are always watching, dog. And they will watch you for a long time even. Women will watch a guy's come up from dirt nothing to like sky rise, and only one particular time they'll take time to just let you know. There was that time when you were doing this, I remember what, and you'll be like, hey, so you've been knowing me, eh?
But do you see that? That's game.
That's game.
That's game. Because
that's game, bro.
As a guy,
I think that is probably the highest level of it.
Because she's stroking the ego.
Exactly. Because
and now your defenses are down.
You can't even do that as a guy to women. I've never seen a guy like, well, okay, some guys do. You know what I mean? You know these girls, in lack of a better way to put it, have that ugly duckling syndrome, and then kind of just hatch out, and then when a guy's just on some, man, this girl didn't look like this before. You know what I mean? And then hit that whole game of, I used to always see you with your homies, and I was always kind of like eyeing you, but I could just see you were kind of held back. What? You know how guys are, and pull that. But
I don't know nothing.
No. My thing is just that I've seen it happen on both sides, but I feel like women do it better. Yeah. Women are just smarter with it. They pull it off really well. Suave with the thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, I don't know what this whole DJ Dimplez thing.
No, that's your press charges.
You think you should press charges
on that girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. This is blackmail. Yes, this is a criminal offense.
Okay, so say he presses charges, and she still keeps the kid.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to ask you.
Now my thing is that, Jorge, what are we really trying to achieve in the end?
That's what I wanted to ask you. My question is, right? Let's say in a former life you met somebody, y'all agreed just to help each other.
Yeah.
Get by until your next relationships.
Yeah.
And
not just for the night.
Not just for the night. It's just to carry, a little fun here and there. It's 12 o'clock. You want, you're itching. You need to scratch.
I have a lollipop for you here.
And then vice versa. You see. And she falls pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't want kids.
Yeah.
And you tell her, and she knows, right? And she goes on. She carries through with it. Are you wrong for not being there for the child, even though you've already stated that you don't want kids?
I think for not being there for the child, I would say I'm wrong, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and not for me, it's just based on the fact that once I involved myself with a female to that extent, it's because that responsibility of me being able to take that kind of action, without consulting anybody, should show that I'm grown enough to handle whatever outcome comes from it. Do you understand? So that situation, obviously, you can only just like how you can make a choice to put on a rubber and not put on a rubber, you still have the choice not to do it. And at the end of the day, if you went ahead with the situation and and the outcome becomes now that other person now that you were doing this with, using their own mind, using their own body, using their own whatever, has just decided, and even after what you're saying, she still feels like she wants to keep this child. At the end of the day, it can only, not for me, it only goes as far as, well, Nalo and I, we didn't have the kind of relationship that I would personally wanted to have that person if I can but that doesn't that's not the child's fault.
Yeah, of course.
So at the end of the day, I gotta be there for my kid, and I'm sorry if I can't be with you in that way, because that for me, I can't force, honestly.
Of course.
It's something that I just can't force, hella, because I think I've seen too many people try to force that situation, and it never worked out. For me to just feel like, I know, between two people, sometimes I think I tend to feel like I've understood co-parenting a bit too much, which is why because sometimes when you know how some people just feel like, I've taken so many L's in my life that I'm okay taking an L. When an L comes, I take it and keep it moving. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So that's why, for me, the whole thing, we can't make it work. I'm just going to be very straightforward about it and just be like, no, I'm sorry. This, nah. But you have decided, okay, fine. I can't force you. So
Dimplez would be wrong if he was just like,
to not take care of the child, yeah. I would definitely say he's wrong. There, I'd say he's wrong. Honestly.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how you feel about it.
No, you made your bed, you gotta lay in it.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That child did not ask to be here.
That is what it is.
He wasn't there when you were knocking boots.
Amen.
You decided either not to put the rubber on or get the morning after.
That's what happens when you don't put the rubber on.
Whatever. You didn't take precaution.
DJ Dimplez, I hope you'll be fine. That's him, huh?
Who?
That's Kane.
Oh.
Why is he rolling around?
Hold your head, Dimplez. You get through this, man.
You'll be all right, brother.
If she goes through with it, you got to be there for the kid. That's important.
Yeah.
That relationship is important.
Yeah. Not that you should. I'd hold you to that, man. That's another homie for now, bro. Go do the right thing. I don't know what else is happening in
your government, or not your government, BURS.
BURS again. I get what's BURS doing now?
They said they need to collect 43 billion in taxes.
From who?
From you.
The
people of Botswana.
Arnamadi.
Me, no.
Exactly.
I don't have anything for them to tax. We're not the only ones in the country, though.
Isn't that the thing where they said they were trying to do? That's what they had intended to do, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
Hey, Arnamadi guys. COVID hit. Like COVID hit again. Aye.
So they only got 34 last year. Billion. So now they want 43 billion.
On top of the 30
yeah. It's their job. They must tax the people. No, people are spending. So it gets taxed somehow, some way. When you go buy a Coke, it gets taxed.
What does it mean when BURS says they want to collect? And how do they come up with a figure like that? How did that figure come out?
It's forecasting. It's
that you guys
take what's happened in the past and you try to recycle
are they saying
the trend.
Raba Owa? They're saying
they haven't been doing their jobs.
Oh, so you motherfuckers out there
yeah, y'all are too easy. I get it because they gave the I think they took it up to like 30,000. You wouldn't get income taxed. Remember for COVID. I don't know if it's 30. You'll correct if it's wrong. But this is just, our
yeah, I remember it got changed.
Yeah. So like, do you see that? Maybe that's money that they're saying they need to collect on. You see? So that's maybe they're saying that's money they need to collect on. Also, all the new taxes that are there, the fuel item, the sin tax, the sugar tax, all that stuff, that's tax that's going to make the things go up to like 43 billion. But I want to know, where does the money go? Who gets that? Where is it allocated? Who spends it? You know what I mean? Like I want to know, like, what can we trace this money, or is it just, like the alcohol levy?
You just get told 43 billion and that's it.
And then you're supposed to be good with it.
The thing is, what do we like? We are owed this information, I get, as a people.
I feel like we are, because they're taking it from us to use it for us. They say.
Should we get like? Should we get like?
Well, all shareholders here, we need a report.
Technically, yeah. Should we get like annual reports
or like AGM
or like that type of thing? Yeah. Should we have those type of things where at least monthly, or maybe
not monthly. Monthly is a lot. Every year,
or maybe quarterly. So we can just follow the finances the year instead of waiting for like
once a year at
the speech. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Instead of waiting for that, because that also kind of always leaves people kind of just like confused, and then some people are just feeling like you guys have addressed things that we shouldn't be addressing. I don't know, has anybody ever spoken about the NDP thing? Ever since it happened. What about the money that disappeared from Bank of Botswana?
Petroleum.
Then there was that. Get out like Madiaka Nevan. Ago.
Yeah.
One man.
BRS, are you hiring? We will be brand ambassadors. We will go collect the money for you.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd do that.
I'd go collect for them.
I would do that. I want to be like a sheriff.
Nah.
Yo, I had a homie.
I saw a clip, huh?
Shit, I gotta tell you this. Don't forget that. I had a homie. Yeah. I can't say his name, but he works for like. I can't say where he works either. But he's like a part of Batava Kapelambat, right? So one time, like he's our homie. So one time he actually had to go and kapela somebody in our hometown. I can't say where I'm from. So when we get there, Kantaba kapela like a timer to one of our closest homies.
Wow.
Mvana, he had to like stay outside the yard, and he's the boss of the guys.
Babataya. No, that's too close to home, yeah.
Nigga, he had to stay outside. Yeah, the problem is these guys keep calling him to approve certain things, Then all this time I ends up hearing the name and he's like, what name is this? Then he's like, so he hears the surname and he calls. He's like, who are you calling? Then he's like, no, our boss. Hey, man, this guy came in the yard when I'm feeling bad, dog.
But you gotta do.
And he walked in there feeling bad. Like when this time I saw him, he's like, you are the one coming here to do this, Mfana. But my thing was just on some. Why is he making you feel bad, dog? He was being investigated, guy.
Yeah, you're doing your job.
You're being investigated. Why are you gonna try and play a pity card when you're being investigated? He was like, dog, I couldn't. There was nothing I could do. I just had to do my job. I had to tell him, no, bro. Now I'm being sent here. I'm sorry. Like you're like my father, but I'm sorry. Like
I have to do my job.
Yeah. So you were trying to say?
I saw a video, bruh.
Of what?
The police in South Africa pulls this couple over, right?
Ooh,
you saw that one?
I think I saw that one. Oh my word! I really want to ask you what you feel about that.
He tried to get the number from the shorty.
She refused, that's what. Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I only caught the
slap.
The slap.
Eish.
Dude, did you see that guy pulled his pistol out?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I saw that.
That guy pulled the pistol out and cocked it like on some. He was like, Tama.
Go.
Tama. This guy is he's like, this guy's playing. I just heard. That guy drove off. Next thing I see, the camera showing that guy was driving a Bentley.
But why are you slapping that guy with a Bentley?
Why are you slapping niggas with Bentleys?
Never. Your job. If a guy can get a Bentley, he can get you fired.
Man, this is all I'm saying.
Especially in SA.
A guy with a Bentley
knows. Slap that guy, bro.
That slap was clean, Baba.
The distance, like from the window to the chair, bro.
Because now I just saw him go pick up something. Then he comes back and just leans inside. Hey man, this guy's just slapping this dude. How come on a Bentley? I'm like, nigga, if I was driving a Bentley,
bro,
I would have been making calls immediately. Like,
I'm taking your job.
I want to know the guy.
Retirement package.
Right now.
The car you drive at home. I'm taking everything.
They should sort him out. I really hope that this issue like surfaces because I don't even know who the guy is. I don't even know who the cop is. So it's so hard to know things. But hey, Mfana.
No, but they do log sheets. You can say I was on this.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna. That's the way to do it.
Found out.
That's the way to. If he can call right away after that incident, he can just be like, I want to know how we get the kid, because of these people. Good, even if there was a bunch of them, if they come together, he can just say it's this guy. But that was cold, man. That was cold. What would you do?
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
He's losing his job.
Yeah, that's what
I'm taking his pension package.
Oh, okay.
His home.
Hit him
the car that he drives at home. Yeah, I'm petty.
Right there.
I got a 10 in the passenger seat.
Hit him where it.
I got a 10 in the passenger seat that
and
I just grabbed from
Bentley.
And I'm in my Bentley cooling
games, man.
And you trying to get her number, and then you slap me because she said no.
There I pull real strings now. I pull real strings.
All the strings.
I call people. Now I'm pulling in the strings. I'm pulling this favor now.
All the strings.
Hey, I want this guy. I want him.
That guy has to come.
I want him.
I need his job.
That guy's foul, man.
I didn't
even think things like that still happen. So he was trying to pull the digits from the girl, and then the homie punked him.
Yeah,
was on some. What do you think you're doing? Type shit.
And then the lady was also like, "Nah,
that's cold, man.
Why would I give you my number when I'm in a Bentley?
Don't do that, man."
Hey, bro.
Moving on to other news.
Rest in peace, Dr. Lim Kokwing.
Who's that?
It's an actual guy named Lim Kokwing. He started the school, Lim Kokwing.
The guy who started the school.
Yeah.
Kind of, he actually came here when they opened.
Is it?
Yeah, and then a few years after when they graduated, when they were doing a graduation,
the first
he was
graduation,
here.
He was here. Yeah. Apparently, he passed away.
Oh man.
He was 75 years old.
Okay.
Allegedly, there was a fall, and he was in the hospital for some time. He fell. He was in the hospital for some time, and then he passed away. So, rest in peace to the good doctor.
Oh man. Rest in peace, Mogolo.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, dog.
Shout out to your family. Prayers to your family.
Oh yeah.
And everybody that's graduated from your school.
Of course, man.
They should,
Of course.
They should send a shout out to you because you helped many a Botswana.
Oh yeah.
To get education and whatnot. So rest in peace to the OG.
The OG.
Your country.
What's going on now?
You sent this to me. You didn't read the article.
What's that?
The Biometric Omangs.
Oh, what they're about to do. They're gonna be doing Biometric Omangs.
Yeah.
Are they gonna be like? Are they basically like kind of like what they did with the passports? On something hella like beep.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Yeah. This is just another way for them to...
This country is always kind of late to the party, first of all.
Forget being late to the party. This is another way for them to...
Second of all, once again, another tender is about to be forked out. That we're all going to sit here and go, yeah, nah.
The budget's going to be 100 million. And they're only going to use 10 million.
Because we're talking about the Oman kind of man. So they're trying to make one for everybody. Imagine how much money is going to be there.
Yeah, there are kids who turned 16 this year and last year don't have their Omangs yet because remember they were closed. They weren't issuing new ones. They were just renewing old ones.
Yeah.
So that money's about to come in.
It's about to get nice out here for somebody.
Whatever happened to the lottery?
I don't know what happened to the lottery because I could have kind of the tender. They won the bid. Or the tender just before
COVID.
The lockdown thing started happening.
Hey, they were popping champagne.
Oh, nah. But it's so crazy because one of the lottery thing also kind of reminds me of what happened with the casino thing that was just about to open here.
Where?
Moonlight was open.
Moonlight is open.
Is it open?
Yeah.
You've been...
Nah, not yet. I want to take the lady to go, roll some dice.
You should.
Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. Bruh, she hustled me. I need my revenge.
Lesson, like a proper lesson.
I need my revenge. She knows how she hustled me. I need my revenge. Yeah.
They're like that, these ones.
Dude.
They're like that.
So I'm going to get her back for hustling me. I will not forget.
Yeah, she must remember.
Yeah,
she must remember that day. Anyway, man.
Is there anything else you wanted to before we get into the shout outs?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. No.
So we doing the shout outs? Shout out to me, you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Plug shout out.
Shout out. We should add some reverb.
Yeah.
First and foremost,
I'm gonna go find like a megaphone for the shout outs. Like a baby one.
You don't need a megaphone. Look at Dame Drops doesn't use a megaphone.
Who?
Dame Drops.
Who's that?
Guy on YouTube, the food guy. Superficial! You don't know that guy?
That guy's too hype for food. I know that guy.
You gotta be hype for food.
Yeah, I like it. But he's too hype for food.
You gotta be hype for food.
What am I going to tell Abula Beggar answer? Oh, some lettuce. Because they get a job back around some booable. I tag. Super if tag. Arconia. Had it present. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Skip some. But first shout out.
Did you see the verses? V versus Chamagel, aka Beyonce of Botswana.
I actually didn't get the chance to watch it. I'm so pissed. I also missed.
It's on the Voice page. Shout out to the Voice for hosting. It's on the Voice page right now still.
Oh, it's still there.
You can go watch it. There were a lot of special guests. I only caught snippets.
Yeah.
I know Hansi showed up for Chama Girl. They did the song together.
Oh, okay. Nice. I really like that song. I'm forgetting how it goes.
Yeah. The one they shot by Memo.
Yeah, I really like that song.
V had his products up there.
Okay.
The flavored water. We actually need to go try all that.
Yeah.
But I only caught snippets. Honestly, I don't know the catalog like that. But my lady, the bits that we did here, she loved. Like she was like,
she knows the joints.
Yeah, especially the Chama Girl joints. She knows them. So, it seems as it was a success. I hope they do it again on a bigger stage. Maybe F&B can get involved. Yeah. Maybe Brand Botswana can get involved.
That was really dope, man. I just liked I liked the marketing leading up to it.
Yeah.
It came out.
I think more artists should do that.
It came out really dope.
Would you do a versus?
I would actually do a versus.
Let's see, who can I pin you with?
I would actually do a versus. Strangely enough, I'd do a versus.
Who should I put you up against?
Bring some. I think you should bring. I think I've also come to realize that verses are kind of. Do you think verses are better when people are total opposites, or it's better when you have like a category of the same kind of guy? For instance, like if you were to do a versus like Kendrick, it would be better to do a versus of Kendrick and J. Cole.
Yes. To
get the same kind of fans in the same kind of room.
Yes.
To be watching.
You can't do a Kendrick versus Meek or like.
Why? Why not Meek?
Because Meek gonna get smoked.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like for the type of music.
I think they pair them according to caliber, not type of music. So if they think you belong in the realm of the artist.
There was a Mount Rushmore picture going around. Who are we adding to that last thing? No one. Guys, like I a Big Sean, I get.
No, he's a tier below. Not that it's a bad thing, but he's a tier below. Those guys are A stars. He's an A.
Okay, saying it like that just does it for me.
Do you see?
Saying it like that just does it for me. I'm not gathering. But that one, yeah, no, how do you like not gathering?
Yeah, like it's.
But yeah,
Wale is a B, a B plus.
Yeah.
Meek is a C. Like, do you see?
Yeah.
He has hits.
He
passes. He has hits. He's got plenty of hits. But I'm just saying the caliber of artists.
He's got them, definitely.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Chama Girl V, shout outs for that.
Shout out to y'all for racing, for doing a non-profit thing for the industry. The industry needs it because they're refusing to open. Other places are opening, but they're refusing to open. Can you also give us the vaccine? I'd like to order the Moderna. I don't want Johnson & Johnson.
We want to go in.
I saw a clip of somebody trying to do that here. I look so bad, bro.
My lady was telling me, she was the time I was doing it, she was like, hey, at least you're better than most people.
I think we saw the same clip.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
Then she just showed me like, no, there's a bunch of different people trying to do it. Because I could have turned into a challenge.
Yeah, but
and I was just looking, I was like, yo, some people look like they were catching
the Holy Ghost. Itimoni.
I was like, get them peace. So, who else we got to know? Shout out.
Shout out to Hansi. He's working on music with King Monada. King Monada.
First and foremost, I'd just like to say shout out to Hansi. But more than anything, I'm sorry. I'm not, it's not even like a petty thing or anything. I never at any point want to ever exclude, especially when I know the tale of an artist. I never want to exclude and forget to give flowers to the people that I know are behind the design. Boogie Sid does so much for this kid, man.
Okay.
I forever talk about Boogie, and I never make the mistake of even like not showing Hansi his props when I need to. You get what I'm saying? He's an amazing musician. But we, the people that have been in the business for so long, never forget how easily a DMX situation can happen when you have a great artist that doesn't have great management,
or a great producer,
or a great person just watching over him and saying, don't go there. You really need a person that watches you so much. I remember comparing them and their combination to a JD and Bow Wow thing.
Yeah.
It's so amazing what happens when you pick up a kid, and you've been in the business before the kid, and you've been burnt here and there, and you know this is how you should move, like you know what I mean? And to just see that everything that Boogie said he would do for this kid, it happened, dog. Like, I have so many conversations that I could reference, but I don't want to talk about what me and him talk about.
It was a private moment.
But hey, Shumfana, this guy said he would do it for this kid, and he believes so much in the legacy of people showing from who they've helped. And it's like he's really making sure, you know what I mean? He's really making sure. I think the same conversation we once had about the whole thing when we were talking about the whole Nota thing, the artists are always like, people who take care of artists are always blamed in the end when the artist dies broke. But people forget that the artist had their chance to get money. As the producer you got, or as the manager, you had the money that you were getting. Just because you took care of yours and that guy fucked up his money. People are looking at Mac like, wabona was sharp. You know what I mean? So I just like the fact that he watches over this kid so much and just makes sure that he's doing right and getting it right. You know what I mean? So shout out to Hansi once again, doing another big thing. Hansi, right now, this is the time to now get on to that African hit level now. You understand?
Go collect the feature there from Niger.
It's time to go to Niger.
We'll get a feature from Niger.
I don't know what you think about it, what you want to say about it. Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Shout out to William Last, KRM. You just keep climbing, my boy.
Thank you for holding this one till the end.
No, we have to end on this note.
On a very high note. But we're going to end on a high note. And since you and me are such rap niggas, we're going to talk about this now. Okay. Who are the guys? Okay, tell the people what's going on. And
first of all, shout out to you, William. That little debacle with your ex-management team, it's all good. You get through it, and you just keep climbing, keep my boy. Moving, this is how you move.
And you had to bypass the Bissau thing. Go.
So now he's on the remix of 018's Finest, a song by Boitys. The rap queen in the SA right now. That's right. So he's on a remix.
018 is area code. I could put your
yes, that's the area code.
Yeah.
He's on the remix with Towdy Mac.
Yes.
But that's my guy.
Nigga, let's go.
The vibe is nice.
Let's count the people, and then
that's my guy.
I'm gonna count. Let's count the people first. Who's on the
remix? Northern?
Who's on the remix?
No, I don't care. That's my guy.
And that I have no issue with. Towdy. Who else?
I don't even. William.
Yeah.
Towdy.
Yeah.
Who else is on there? I didn't see other names. Let's do some fact checking.
Please check quickly.
Quick, fast, and a Harry.
Because I don't know if you know the other. I don't know if you know these other people.
Probably not.
That's what I need to check if.
I probably don't.
If
know
you have an
Here
opinion.
We go.
Hey.
25K.
Do you know 25K?
No.
Okay.
Venom.
Do you know Venom?
No.
Okay.
I know William. I know Towdy.
Okay. You only know two people.
Is this a situation where like it's the B-Dub remix of No Sleep? Or is it an official remix where Boitys also put in a verse?
I don't know if Boitys is gonna put a verse.
Please,
but knowing Bash, because Bash is the guy managing Boitys now. Bash is the one usually just orchestrating a lot of these, like her music moves and we're going to try and talk to this person. We're going to try and talk to this person. We're going to get production from this person type of thing. He's been in the music space for a long time, so I'm really happy that he does it how he does it.
Yeah.
I actually needed to mention something that he said some time ago that I needed your opinion on, but I'll get to that. So with this whole thing, he's always Bash has roots in bots and that side.
He did say.
So I think I liked the whole William Last thing because I felt like not only is it like showing love to back home, which he doesn't have to do, but he can do, but also the simple fact that William was just a huge fucking deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't not miss that. And that not only on the rap sense, but also on the level of trending and on the level of marketing is going to do really well because Lene, he has a strong following.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
25K is a young dude that came out. I started hearing him a lot more around the time Sabuho Monalene. There's a song I like playing called Culture Vulture. I don't know if you probably heard it, but I just need to play it for you again, and then you'll be like this guy. But ya di trap.
Okay.
Like like these the junior level it's abo MTN.
Okay.
There's kids that started coming out with that look like boy Lil Durk.
Okay.
With the braids and things like that. So he's that. And then I think Venom. I actually thought Venom was a DJ at some point. So I'm this guy and Nixon Shock, and I haven't heard much of him. Okay. But he's also an upcoming kid in SA. But tota hela ubona mogolo ene. Ubona ha re bua ka my brother, my homie, my nigga. But I tell you, Mac is something else. Like, the fact that we get this excited about a verse we've never heard. Towdy Bragg, Towdy my nigga.
Hey, please don't disappoint
guys.
Hey, William, wait. William, get focused immediately. Get focused immediately.
Right now.
Number one, this can propel you into another stratosphere. Number two, don't just at the feature because this is Boitys we're talking about. She has her own television show and she has her own perfume and she has a deal with Ciroc.
Yes.
And she just...
Yes.
She is a juggernaut moving and you're on a song with her. Don't goof it up, my boy.
My boy.
And if they shoot the video, just go. Just go.
No, that I doubt he
go.
won't even make. He'll
don't
miss
come
those
back for 6 months.
opportunities.
Just go.
I doubt he'll miss those opportunities. But one thing I can definitely just say is, my boy, you're gonna just have the eyes of a lot of SA and a lot of the world on you, just like you always have. We're not trying to say Boitys is going to blow you up, my nigga.
Yes,
Whenever you're doing your thing, oh no, not really. But whenever you're doing your thing, but like that, listen to your brother here. But
Yeah. Okay, fine.
but
Let's say this.
my boy. I know you'll always deliver. So
When it drops,
yeah,
don't take your foot off the gas pedal.
do you think he does though? I don't think he does.
Since he dropped that video, what has happened?
Since he dropped
The
what?
last song with Dato.
I think in terms of what he was, I think
No,
music.
I think he put out a few things on TikTok. If I'm not
No. I was just about to say, not from the organic and from the original William that I know, in terms of how we got to know him. From Tonedi skits that go viral. He's never stopped.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
But
I hear what you're saying. When your thing
It's
is
two different things now.
If you've decided to start giving us a music side of you, keep that up as well.
Features help. Just know features help.
You know what I mean?
If it's the right feature, take it always.
Yeah.
Even if you're getting points on the back
It's a very hard thing to know that we've learned that or what is the right feature. But one thing I can always tell you is you will never know what's going to happen with a feature hamoto. You know what I mean? Even if you trust the person, I think sometimes the feature will blow. Sometimes you'll give somebody a feature that is already big, but the song doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But my nigga, one thing I'll tell you as a rapper that I've always learned, it never doesn't pay to body a beat.
Yeah.
Just body everything.
Yeah.
Where you land better. Where you land no better. Because there may be a conversation about whether the people you're on the track with are bigger than you or whatever. But if you come through strong, we will speak for you, my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, so when I just do your thing, that's all I gotta say about that. Tell the Mac, give us that verse, brother. That's it.
Towdy, there's a guy here. I need you to executive produce his next project. Just stay him in the
Leave that out. Leave that out. You can't put that in there.
Why can't I ask him to do it for you?
Okay.
As a fan of him as a producer.
You should do my part, what I just said.
Shout things are vibrating there. That means we gotta go.
No, it's just a message.
It's
not
been
a problem,
real, folks.
Anything else you want to say, my brother?
Nope.
You don't have anything to say, my brother? Hey, man.
That's the sign. We gotta go. Deuces.
Same, not to Bye,
guys.